Hey everybody, how's it going? I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about Free Comic Book Day. It's just a day away on May 2nd, and there's going to be lots of really good books this year. This year I know I've had talked to a few people. It's I guess for some it's been a little confusing this year because you're so used to hearing Free Comic Book Day and then now you're hearing this Comics Giveaway Day. It's all still the same day. It's just through different distribution centers now. Unlike before when we had Diamond Comics, that was basically the main distributor for all comic shops. We have multiple distributors now, and so they each kind of do their own thing. Free Comic Book Day is kind of a trademarked event, and so Penguin Random House is like, well, we can't really use that, but we're going to participate, and so we're going to do this. So I just kind of wanted to go through it. It's a fairly large stack, as you can see, between Comics Giveaway Day and Free Comic Book Day books. But for most stores, they're the same. You won't notice any different when you go into your local shop. They'll all have the same thing, at least the ones that are participating. So please go in, help support your local shops, give them some love, and then pick up some free books. You know, and hopefully pick up something that you're not used to reading, and it's just something you can try. That's the whole point, right? Let's try something new. So we'll go through this really quick. Don't know how quick. Quick is probably not the best word to use here, but we'll go through it anyway. So we have Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. It's a comic book tie-in for a video game. These were kind of unannounced book for this. They just kind of shipped it to the stores. So here we go here. Nice House on the Lake. So the Vertigo book, it is a reprinting of the very first issue. So this one here will actually have the Vertigo logo on it. Gun Honey Doubles Down. So as you can tell, there are different books for everyone. There's a handful of mature books, a lot of all ages books, and then a lot of teen plus books. Flash Gordon. And as I speak of, we go the Aquamantity. So of course, all ages book. We got The Greatest American Hero that some of you may know what this is. Some of you may not, depending on your age range. This was a TV show from the 80s. And now we're bringing it back in a comic. World of Archie. Ultimate Oz Universe. DC. Is it DC Versus or just DC and Sonic the Hedgehog crossover? First issue. DC's Next Level, so it's kind of got an excerpt from Lobo, Batwoman, and Deathstroke. The first of 2 Stitch books, and there was a Stitch book from each distributor, so it's kind of interesting. So there's that one. All your Supernatural fans, we have a Supernatural #1. Energon Universe, one shot. So basically it's 4 brand new stories that kind of lead into the Mask. There's a Transformers story, a G.I. Joe story, and a Void Rivals story. All kind of like mini stories. The bigger one is Mask in here because they're getting ready to kick that off, but that's in here. It's a Keen Spotlight. This is the Teen Plus one. Has a pull-out poster. So there's that. And then they also have an all ages one, which is called Toy Box. They did it like a flip book. Terabytes. One of my favorites this year. It's Mind Management is coming back. And it's coming back at Oni Publishing. So Matt Kent's back with Mind Management. So here you get a brand new story for that in here. And it's also Fort Psycho. Is a different book, but from Matt Kent. The Future Is Conan Tides of the Tyrant King. And we got a Mega Man special. And Street Fighter Forever. I don't know why they would be doing a Street Fighter book this year. Do anyone know what that's about? Anyway, so from Udon. Then we got a manga classic, Journey to the West. And I think this is going to be one of the more popular books this year. But it's Dungeon Crawler Carl. So it's going to be, they're going to make a graphic novel out of those books. So this is it. So this is an excerpt from that. But here we go. The Name She Lost Inanna. I'll go with it. Book 1. It looks really good. It's co-written by Tim Seeley, so I am sure it will be great. Some Webtoons books. The Cursed Princess Club is in here, and Morgana and Oz is in here. So there's actually some really good stories that I enjoy, but there's stuff there. We got a Masters of the Universe along with a Dungeons and Dragons story in here. The Minotaur, yeah. Last Kids on Earth, and this one is the Zombie Parade graphic novel. And we got a Garfield book. And I think we have a preview of Baby Garfield. So, Mabel Mulligan. Now we're getting into some of the comics giveaway books. Pizza and Taco. Wanted to say comics are the best, which they are. You can't go wrong with Pizza and Taco. They're always right. It means Pizza and Taco. Why would you argue with Pizza and Taco? All right, then Marvel has a mature book actually this week. It's the Alien book, but it also has a Predator and a Planet of the Apes story in it. So if you want to check out how they're doing that, that'd be great. Something's Killing the Children, Road to Slaughter. Then Dark Horse is coming out with Avatar Legends, and they also have a Minecraft story in it. Lock and Key is back, so here we go for that. Looks pretty good. We have a Gem and the Holograms, and if it's not Gem and the Holograms you want, you get a My Little Pony. Right? Yep. Friendship is Magic. So there you go. It's flip book. School Bus Graveyard. This actually looks great. It's kind of spooky, but it looks really good. I'm going to enjoy it. There's some like little creature thing. Yeah, see? Yeah, doesn't that look great? It's a webtoon. It's a webtoon book. And the second Stitch book. Ta-da! It's coming. It's a Tokyo Pop. So this is the Stitch manga book. Sonic the Hedgehog. Power Rangers Zero. All right, so this is coming out from Boom, and they are. I'm not saying they're relaunching Power Rangers, but what they're doing is they're taking the original Rangers, and we're now like 10 years after they were retired, so they're in their late 20s, and they're coming back as they're the only people who can stop this new threat because Rita Repulsor's back. So you can get the Zero issue here and start off there. See? Rita's back. Blue Lock. Mr. Magic. Ooh. So this is the excerpt. The graphic novel actually comes out on June 9th. The British are coming. See, you can now go into the educational side of free comic books and read about how the British. Take it from there. Queen in Black kicks off right here in this book, and it also has an Infernal Hulk story. So it's a new Queen in Black story that leads into that. So that's that book. And we also kick off Avengers Armageddon in here. So if you've been following Captain America and there's the Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon, we're leading into Avengers Armageddon. And so here's your first chance to take a look at that. Then there's also Spidey and His Amazing Friends, and you have Jeff the Land Shark and Symbii. So that should be entertaining if nothing else. And that is it. There was supposed to be another book. It was a Sumerian book, so a Conan book. We did not seem to get it yet. I did see where some shops are getting them late, so there may be at my local shop now. But have not gotten that one yet. But that is everything that shops will have. Once again, please contact your local shop or go into your local shop to find out what their giveaway policy is. My local shop is usually 5 books per person and like no duplicates. So that way we make sure that you get 5 separate books and we have enough for other people. And if you come in with a family of 4, you can get 20 of the books, which is pretty good. You just share amongst yourself. So So each shop does things differently on how they want to do that. So please check with them. But as I said earlier, go out, support your local comic shop. They would really appreciate it. Show them some love. You know, they work hard to bring these books in every week. They work hard to be a part of a community. And I know they do that a lot. And so that's what this day's about. It's a day about bringing people together, about getting people to try new books that they wouldn't normally try, outside of either your comfort zone or I only read superheroes. Why would I want to read this? And here's your chance, for no cost. And they try, most companies try to put their best foot forward in this situation. Like Marvel does a lot of stuff like, we're getting ready to kick off big events. Let's kick it off here. And DC has already kicked off some big events. So they're like, well, let's give you some excerpts of stuff that we're really getting behind to do. So let's try it out. And then you have, a bunch of books like Minotaur and stuff like that. And then the all ages books is always great. So anyway, that is what's happening. Once again, Free Comic Book Day is May 2nd this year. So go out, check your store's hours, give them support, and have a great time. There's usually events at these places. So just go have a great time. That's really what it's all about. So as always, I hope you enjoy your day. Have a good one. Enjoy your read. Enjoy what you're doing. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.